everyone. Um, we have a little bit of a problem. So, give me a minute here to adjust my seat. So we recorded an episode yesterday, and if you don't remember because I talked about this in the episode that didn't record. I set up a new system, like upgraded my computers, set up a dual monitor setup and new desk, like basically redid my whole area where I record, and I wasn't paying attention apparently, and it recorded my audio, but it did not record the screen because it was recording the wrong monitor on my dual monitor setup. So yeah. So you didn't get to see where I took it was a massive crap ton of product in because I had slept through, like, I don't even know how many days. It was multiple months. And I had tomatoes and mushrooms and flowers and lots of pallets of wood and everything else. Literally the biggest trailer load of stuff I've ever took in, and it sold for like $50,000 or $60,000. So yeah. So I apologize for that. You guys basically missed it. It was like it would have been like probably a 45-minute episode. It was a couple hours of recording, all going. So here we are now. I know it doesn't look. You guys are lost because if you watched the last episode, now I got $60,000+ in the bank. It was going to be a funny episode too because I was going to call it the massive failure because I'll go over a couple things with you here. Trying not to bore you to death, I'll make it quick. I bought this setup in the last episode, and yeah, my tractor. As soon as I turned both motors on, my tractor just said no. It would not move. So what I did was I took a couple more products in, but I started automatically selling everything. So if you go in here, you'll see here where I have it. I don't know if it's actually recording my little arrow, but you see under planks there where it says selling, under wood chips and all that, where it says selling. Instead of just going to, spawn them and then load them up and take them in by the trailer, now they just automatically go to the sell thing. These are the ones that was here before I actually turned everything on selling. So I gotta take all these in, which I'll probably start off today's episode. I'll go ahead and just take in what we have. The only thing I am not selling is the eggs and the tomatoes. We still have to do them by hand, so. Because I'm going to kind of see if there's like I need to look into it. I haven't actually looked at it. I want to see if there's a certain time of year where the eggs and the tomatoes are more valuable, which I assume there probably is. We'll look here real quick, actually, while I'm doing this. Eggs. Yes, eggs are super valuable in like October, November, December area. So we'll save those. And tomatoes are super valuable in February. Well, February. So we will sell those. So in that time of year. So what I need to do is eventually get like a shed to store all this stuff in. But everything else is automatically selling, our mushrooms, flowers, and our pallets of wood. So we're not going to have to worry about that anymore. So like I said, I deeply apologize for all that. It sucks, but, there ain't nothing I can do about it. It's I mean, I could sit there and you can listen to the audio if you want for like 40 minutes. But I don't think that's going to do much at this point, so we're just going to chalk it up as a loss, and we're going to go from there. But anyway, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to sell all of this stuff, and then we're going to go buy our new tractor in today's episode. Because we have to. Unless I sell the mowers, but grass is going to be one of our big things, so I don't want to, I want to get set up to do big things with grass and silage and all that, because obviously we're going to work to get like cattle and stuff, so I don't want to get I don't want to deter away from that. I want to make sure we get built up so we can do a lot of it quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and load all these. We're having technical difficulties. But we're going to load all this, and then I'll bring you guys back when it's loaded, like I did in the last episode. Why is this giving me such a hard time? I don't know. But anyway, I'll bring you guys back in a moment. So, alright everyone, we're back. Got it loaded up. Taking out the fertilizer. So we're just going to take this to the shop, as I stated before, and we're going to see what it sells for. I'm trying to remember, I'm sorry I'm like hesitant on what I'm saying, because I'm trying to remember what all I said in the last episode that I really wanted to tell you guys. That I didn't get to now because it didn't record. See the... Oh, yeah. The new tractor is what we're going for, and we need a harvester, obviously, because the wheat field is, I'll show you guys when we get back to the farm. The wheat field is getting close to being ready to be harvested. I want to make sure we have enough money to purchase the harvester. Now, I went over which one we're going to get, so I guess I'm going to do all that again. It's going to cost about, I think, $27,000 to $30,000. It's not a fancy one; it's a cheap one, obviously. And I'm an idiot. I just drove by the sell point. But we're going back in here. We should be pretty good. I don't think we're going to have any issues with being able to get anything now, because, well, like I said, unfortunately you didn't get to see the amount of stuff I had, but it was literally three rows high, stacked, 3 high of everything pretty much. Tomatoes and mushrooms and flowers and a lot of wooden pallets. But I have been thinking it over. I do think later on in this episode we're going to plant one of these plots. We're going to just replant trees, probably. Start getting into some more logging stuff, maybe. Because obviously I want to explore a bunch of different productions, but I ain't 100% set on which ones I'm going to do yet. But I know that there's a lot of money in the wood and stuff. So, alright, here's what I wanted to show you guys. You can see here, she's pretty much to, this ain't I'm not sure if this is the final stage before ready to harvest or if there's 2 more, but it's getting very close. Alright, so we need to get the tractor. That is the first thing. Now, I had one picked out. It was under medium tractors. I think it's around... I think it was this one here. I'm hoping it will run the mowers. Now that I'm looking at it, though, I think the mowers were both 90 horsepower each. So we might... I was hoping for like a 200 horsepower option, but once you get to 200 horsepower, they're pretty much out of our reach. I have a lot of modded tractors downloaded in. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there with more, but we're just, as far as large tractors go, I think we're pretty much looking at that one that, yeah, I mean, there's this thing here. What? Okay, that's pretty cool. But I'm not a big fan of the mod, to be honest. I actually thought about uninstalling it. And it ain't gonna do us any good anyway, because you can't even put a front... You can't even put a front thing on it, so... I think we're gonna have to stick with our one that we had picked and hope that it's the 180 will run it. If not, well... We're gonna be up that old proverbial creek, as they say, with no paddle. Alright, so we gotta give her all she has because we're gonna need every little horsey powers we can get. We need the front hydraulics. So we're going to... Wow, you can get twin wheels on this thing. That's cool. Alright, we're going to buy this. And yes, we're going to be a little cheeky. And we're going to... Poof! Look, we're on our tractor. Alright, so... I'm trying to figure out why we're so close. Those tires on the back are a little overkill. I think we can float on water with this thing. Alright, so when we get back to the farm here, we're going to see if we really screwed up or not. Or we might have to look at other options as far as mowing goes. I won't sell this tractor though. I mean, I can still use this tractor regardless. We needed another one, but if I have to sell the mower setups, we can do that. I'll just have to download another mod that I've seen that allows you to... I forget what it's called, but it's like a swath machine where you can mow the grass with that thing. For having 180 horsepower, this tractor sure is slow. I'm guessing that automatic sell thing. Yeah, I think it automatically sells on the every hour, I believe. Is that how that works, or is it every day? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you guys know, because I'm not sure how that works. Alright, we're back here, so let's get these. Okay, the mowers are out there, I see it. Let's get these mowers hooked up, and I guess one good thing about not having the episode that I recorded yesterday is like I just updated my computer and stuff. So it was like lagging really bad for some reason. Not exactly sure what that was all about. At the very beginning. It kind of left towards the end of the episode, but the very beginning it was pretty nasty. Alright, we're going to see what happens here. Let's unfold this. Unfold this. Oh, it's running it. It's running it very, very slowly, but it's running it. Still think we're struggling for horsepower, everyone. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm not mowing this field at 4 miles an hour. And it doesn't even want to turn either. Alright. What the heck is that? So there's a what's that do? Oh, it puts it all in one row for you. I didn't even know it did that. Alright, everyone, so we're going to shut all this stuff off. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to look around and see if I can find something. It's either going to be, see if I can find a mod maybe for a bigger tractor, or see about that swath machine mod and just sell this whole mower setup. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys in a moment. I gotta figure this out. Alright, everyone. Sorry about that. But, what we did is we sold the mowers because I guess I was just dumb. There's just nothing we can afford right now that's really going to pull them, decently. So I found a couple other mowers that I downloaded on mods, and we're going to go to the store now and pick one up. Of course, we need to start looking, like I said, we need to start looking to a harvester, so. I think I'm gonna, I don't know if I can put a front weight on this tractor, or no, I mean a front, like loader. But if we can, then I might look into doing that. Maybe selling the other tractor down the road if I can put a front loader on this one. And using that money to eventually buy a big tractor, you know, something 250 to 300 horsepower probably. But for right now, we'll keep what we have, of course, because can't afford that yet. Maybe once we redo the grass field, maybe. I just want to check it out here real quick while we're here at the store. See what our options are. Customize. I really didn't look into this one earlier. Front weight, front hydraulics. Nope, we cannot. So that eliminates this tractor being a loader, which is fine. I mean, there's other options we have, so we can keep the small one, or we can just go ahead and upgrade to like a telehandler or something like that later on. But anyway, let's see what we have here. We are going to get a mower. And we're going to get something like this. I really didn't want to use this for the simple fact that I've seen a lot of other YouTubers use it. But I mean, for its size and the price for right now, unfortunately it fits everything we need, so like I said, I apologize about cutting off there and having to go download stuff, but you know, I guess it happens. Sometimes you just gotta, I guess, change plans in the moment. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I think it was in the last episode. I don't think that was all in the one that got the episode that got messed up. That didn't, you know, obviously didn't record. But you didn't notice the chickens. I can't remember. I think I got those right at the end of the last episode. But when I was off screen, doing that stuff, you know, sleeping through the days and all that, I did buy more chickens. We have 101 chickens. I can't remember how many we had at the end of the last episode. I believe it was 51, but I might be wrong on it. But chickens aren't very expensive, so Eventually I'm going to fill that pen up, but I'm going to wait until this wheat gets grown, and we're going to keep that wheat to feed the chickens, so I don't have to buy chicken feed anymore for a while. We'll put it in a silo and keep it. So it sucks because I really like that mower, because it definitely something we'll look at when we get a bigger tractor. Cause I like how it went ahead and put everything in a nice line there for you. Now would just screw up. Well, I'm batting 0 today. There we go. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Alright, so I'm going to do a little fast forward / time lapse here, and I'll bring you guys back when we're done mowing all this. Alright, everyone. We're back. As you can see there, Finished up the field. I really do kind of like this little mower, to be honest. It's makes pretty good work of this field. I did hire an AI worker there for a short time, so I got a phone call. But luckily, I didn't have the sound on. I was doing the time lapse thing or whatever. Well, I got that, so it didn't make a difference. Wasn't expecting to get a phone call this time of night, but anyway, we're going to go put this in here. Maybe we won't actually. I need a bigger shed, and I need to learn how to back this mower up. Alright, so I think we need a new tedder. Let me look here real quick. Or, not tedder, I'm sorry, windower. This is only, what's the width on this thing? Yeah, actually, it's 8.4. You know what, we might stick with what we have. I didn't realize we had that big of a window. Like I said, I've been working on another possible series to bring to the channel, and messing around with some different attachments and tractors and stuff like that, and trying to plan out what I want to do. And I kind of forgot. I was 2 to 3 weeks ahead on this series, and now I'm literally filming and trying to edit like a couple days before it's due to be posted. So I think I'm going to leave that alone because that worked out pretty good with that other thing in the end. Unfold. So obviously here, this we went over this field and go over a couple things at the end, and we'll probably bale. We might bale. We might do something else. I don't know. We'll have to see in the next episode. I might decide to switch it up a little bit. Instead of baling, maybe we'll throw it in the pit. I don't know. We'll see. I might look into that. See how much that costs. Like I said, I got to be careful because we need the money for the harvester. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick time lapse of this again and real quick here, and probably skip through some of it, bring you guys back, you know, like we did with the mowing. And then, so we'll go over a couple things at the end here. But anyway, I'll bring you guys back in a moment. There it is. I know it's not perfect. Missed a couple spots, but I'll try to get it all with either the baler or if I decide to get a wagon or something, pick it up and do a silage pit, like I said. I might do bales this time and then the silage pit the next time, because that'll be about the time I'll maybe looking at starting to get cattle. And I'd rather have the pit, I think, for, well, honestly, I don't know. We'll see. I would like to do, the main reason I'm thinking about doing bales this time is because I want to compare it to how many bales we got the last time before we did all the extra work on the field and see how big of a difference it made. So, anyway, I think we're going to call it for this episode. I want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, please, comment below, questions, concerns, and roast me, I guess, for screwing the whole mower thing up the first time around, but hey, like I stated in an earlier episode, I'm still learning a lot about this game, so like how to back up a window. But anyway, I hope to catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.